Happy New Year, everyone. It is a new day, new year.
2021.
Hopefully 2021 is a whole lot better for everyone around the world. We are here back again to do, we're going to cover a lot of stuff. We're going to do a first impressions, so some new products that we haven't used before. And then also we got a request for an eyelash and eyebrow tutorial. So, you know, a falsie eyelash tutorial. So we'll be doing both of those. So 3 different things we're doing today. So let's get started because we have a lot to cover.
So this one is going to be new for me. It's the Wet n Wild, the Ultimate Brow Retractable Pencil. The same one that Christina uses, but I have it in dark brown. So we're going to try this sucker out and see if it works like she says that it works.
It does.
Yeah, we'll see.
And
I'll be the judge of that.
I'm actually going to have to use Mo's eyebrow pencil today because I bought a new one last night to try out today in this video. And it's sitting on my bathroom counter. So, and I ran out of my Wet n Wild one, so lots of that. Okay, so I'm going to move on to a new foundation. And this one is by Believe Beauty. This is the Skin Finish Foundation. So it is, you can get it exclusively from Dollar General. And this is a medium to full coverage, so I will be using my sponge just to kind of, I don't want a cakey face. I don't want a lot of product on me. So we will see how this looks. Comes with a pump.
So I'm going to have to say this brow pencil, it gets 5 stars for me. Like, that was like super easy.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I just drew a line, drew on top of it, drew a third line, and that was that. Like, okay.
It's so easy.
If you're like not like a super like high maintenance brow person, I think you will actually love this.
Yeah.
Cause wowzers, like, that's it. And it's not, I don't like those super creamy ones that like spread everywhere after you put it on. So.
And they don't stay all day either.
Yeah, they kind of like wear off.
Yeah.
I like it. So I'm moving on to my brow gel. And this is the Kush Fiber Brow Gel and Grind. I got this from TJ Maxx recently. So we're going to try it out. I like the little brush applicator. I like when they have small applicators on brow products because it's like, why would you put such a huge brush
yeah.
to get into somebody's brow? Like,
exactly.
I don't like that. So I'm going towards the arch. I usually do the front of the brow last because this looks like it's pretty pigmented, and it is. So yeah, I'm going to do the arch on this side too.
So this foundation is actually really creamy, which is a different experience for me. I found the medium to full coverage foundations that I have tried in the past have been thick, a thick formula. So the fact that this is creamy, I'm like, wow, that's new. Interesting.
So I got this palette. I'm going to be out of frame for a second while I reach for it, guys. I got this palette from Boxy Luxe, and this is not normally something I would use, so this really is a first impressions, and not because of the brand of the palette, because of the color scheme. This is called C Note Pressed Eyeshadow Palette from Hip Dot, and I'm going to put the box over this, because last time I blended the crap out of you guys. So this is what the palette looks like, and these are more cooler toned shadows, and I'm a warmer toned person, so I normally go for like neutral palettes. So I don't even know what I'm going to do today, but we're going to try it and see how it goes. Another first impression I'm going to be using is this concealer that I got from Ulta. It's called the Full Coverage Concealer, and it says it's waterproof. So I'm actually going to try this on my lids as a primer because it's waterproof. So it really should not crease, but we gonna see, guys. We gonna see. And also because I think I might be using blues today. So I want my lid color to be very muted.
Yeah. So I don't think my CoverGirl concealer mixes well with the...
Oh, it's like taking the product away.
Yeah, with the Believe Beauty foundation. I don't think they pair well together. So, that's okay.
You think if you let it dry down, it will make a difference? Like,
Probably.
Is the foundation completely dry, or is it still tacky on your skin?
It's dry.
Ah.
We'll see.
Interesting.
I'll put some setting powder and see if that helps at all. But they do not like each other right now.
You think but you use a sponge for your concealer and your foundation?
Yeah.
I wonder if you use a brush if it'll make a difference.
Maybe.
So I did this color here in the crease. That's the one that's called Ojos. And I think, I don't know. I'm on the fence. I think I'm going to do Ancient on the lid. And then we'll see where it goes from there. I'm debating between Ancient and then Tulum. I like them both. And I'm not wearing any blue today at all. So, I could always go safe and use the bronze color and limestone, but I'm going to give y'all a little something, you know.
So another first impression for me is the cream blush from Believe Beauty. That's from the same line as the foundation. I heard that these were really, really pigmented, so a little goes a long way. And that is just one swatch right there. So I'm going to use my stippling brush for this. So this smells chemically. Smell. It smells very chemically, like
the Halloween makeup kind of.
Yeah. How much was it? I think this was either $4 or $4.25, if I remember correctly.
All right, so this blue is actually pretty pigmented. Still don't know where I'm going with it. I did keep it like below crease line. And now I gotta figure out what I'm gonna blend on the outer corner so we can marry this look together, if you know what I mean. So I'm just taking this brush and going on the outer corner and trying to blend. I don't know if it's working yet, y'all, but we gonna see.
So another first impression for me is this highlighter duo from Hard Candy. Oh, can you guys see those shimmers? Oh man, looks so pretty. I am dying to just dip my brush in here and try it out. I don't know how pigmented it is, so I'm going to go a little bit first. Just a dab. I don't know how I feel about these highlighters. They're okay. I feel like my Wet n Wild highlighter is a lot better.
They're not like blinding highlights. They're like, if you like the subtle glow.
Yeah, this is definitely for you.
You'll probably like it.
I mean, the Wet n Wild is subtle, but you take one swipe and that's all you need. I've been dipping into this palette for this like my 4th time going in already. So it is very, very subtle. You have to like really build it up to get a subtle intensity that you want.
Interesting. All right, so I think I'm gonna go in. So I brought a different color just in case. And this is called Dance the Tides. I had this little single eyeshadow from NYX for forever. It's just a nude matte shadow and the color Dance the Tides. I have not seen this in stores anymore. They may still have it online on their website. But I'm just gonna go into the crease.
Into the crease.
Just slightly, with this brush is kind of like a pointed blender, and just blend over that blue line there. But it's not like super stark, but we don't want to like blend it up into the crease either.
So I'm moving on to my eyes, just using my regular e.l.f. eyeshadow primer. Like I said, I didn't want to switch up the primers. I just wanted to see how all the formulas would sit on my everyday existing primers.
Okay, so now I'm gonna move on to my eyeliner. Lord help us. So today I have the Dagger Tattoo Liner in Trooper Black from Kat Von D. This is new to me also. This came on my Boxy Luxe this month. And I've tried the other one, the pointy one, and that one was really good. I can't remember what it's called. But she makes hers with, they're like, so it's not the spongy tip, the felt tip is what it's called. It's not that. These are actual like brush hairs. See that? Actual like brush hairs. And then this one is angled, so we'll see. So I'm gonna pump it a little bit because I know for a fact when you put these in, it pushes back in the cap, so product will come out. So we gonna see.
So I'm moving on to my eyebrows, and if you happen to use a waxy product like the Wet n Wild one, I definitely recommend you use the spoolie first, or any spoolie that you have, and just brush your eyebrow hairs up. That way you shape them right away and you know where you want your high arch to go. So you start from the lower and then you go up. And right there is where your arch will start to go down. So definitely shape them before you fill them in. So when you're filling your eyebrows in, just make sure you're not pressing too hard because you don't want a lot of formula. You just want to, I mean, this is my method. I like a more natural eyebrow look. If you're wanting more of an intense look, then yeah, go ahead and press in a little bit harder, but I'm all about a natural look. So I'm just gradually tracing and gradually filling in my natural eyebrow shape. What also helps with shaping or filling in your eyebrows is to go in small strokes. So you don't want to go like that, right? You don't want a harsh line. You want a more natural line. And I've been trying to teach my mom how to do her eyebrows. She's one of those people who starts from here, presses hard, and goes so her eyebrows are more of like a triangular shape, and it's just a one line. So I'm trying to teach her how to do a more natural eyebrow look.
So, we'll fix it later because I'm putting on lashes anyway. I don't think I like this. It's too flimsy. It's probably great when you get to like the end of your eye line to do a wing liner because it's super tiny, super detailed, but it's like really flimsy. So if you're just gonna do that like one stroke for your wing flick, this is great. But I don't like it. So there's that. No me gusta.
So this is the end product or the end look of my eyebrows. So you can see I just followed my natural eyebrow shape. And I didn't have much of an arch, so I created an arch. But it's just very subtle. So this is how I like my eyebrows.
So today I'm using, whoopsies, these are by Kiss. And they're called, I don't know how to pronounce that. Chignona? No.
Oh my!
I'm totally kidding. That is not what it says.
Wow.
The New Mexican is getting to me, man.
She's from Virginia.
And that's why I said the New Mexican is getting to me.
Oh my goodness.
So I'm not sure how to pronounce, but I'll just show you. I don't know if you can see that. No, it's too bright. We'll put it in the description box.
Yes.
But we're going to try these lashes today. The band actually is really thin on these, which these are the kinds of lashes that you could use when you're not wearing like any eye makeup. You just want to put a lash on. So I think I will have to try these again when I'm not wearing any eyeshadow with the lash glue pen and see how that goes. Because I think these would probably work really well with that now that I'm looking at them. So I'm just going to start. I'm going to get out my trusty dusty Duo brush on lash glue because I love this one. And we're gonna brush this. Yeah, these are really lightweight and the band is like super thin. See, this is what I mean when I say you might like a lash like that. See how the band is really small?
I've tried those and I don't like them still.
Even with the liner pin?
Yep.
Really?
I don't like how it feels.
So Chrissy is just weird then. She don't like lashes. We can just go with that. Yeah.
I am going to try some lashes. I'm going to try the Falscara by Kiss. So we'll see how that goes.
Yeah, you did pick up that set, huh?
So a first impression is going to be this bite-sized eyeshadow from e.l.f. I'm going to use this color as my transition color. And I really like this for my inner shimmer color. So I'm going to play. I want to play with all these colors. So we'll see how it goes.
So now we're just going to wait for the glue to get a little bit tacky. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. And the lash applicator I'm using is a metal one. Some of the eyeshadows now come with an applicator like this, and they're plastic. If they're the plastic ones, I don't know, they just don't work as well when you're like gripping the lash. So I like the metal one. This one I got from Ulta. It's just got like a little dip in it so you can get right in your eye. So I really, really, really love this lash applicator. It's really good. And now that I'm talking about it, I forgot to get I have a lash curler slash blender for when you put false lashes on that I got from Sephora recently. And I'll have to show you guys in a different video sometime. But it's supposed to like curl your lashes, and you can also use it to push together your false lashes.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I like that concept.
Yeah, it's pretty genius, I think. All right, so I'm just going to hold the mirror down here, and I'm going to look down into it so I can see my lash line. And we're going to line it up as best we can and drop it on there. I usually make sure the middle is touching, like it's actually touching the middle part of my eye, because that's where I'm holding the lash at. And then I use my fingers to tack down the rest. So I'm going to grip it, which is always kind of weird because you're looking at it backwards. So see outside, and now we're going to tack down the inside, but I'm going to use this hand to do it. Okay. All right, and then my trusty dusty brush trick. Take any brush. This one's actually a flat edge. I don't want that. I want one that has like a rounded edge on the bottom, and we're gonna push on the band because I want to make sure that it's sticking down. And that was a piece of glue. So just close your eye and push, gently push along your lash line to make sure that it's sticking. And I'm gonna pull, well actually not pull, I'm going to push and clamp them together with my fingers. But that's the lash tool I was talking about does that for you. So this is what I was talking about. So it's got like the little pump thing. And see, there's a lash thingy there. So you can actually use this to like clamp down. So I'm gonna try it. We're gonna see real quick. This is supposed to push them. Oh yeah. Look, it gets right in there. Wow.
Wow.
Like right in there. And I'm gonna do the right eye. And make sure you get the edges of your lashes, because the corners are what always lifts, and we don't want that. So we're just waiting for the glue to get tacky. It kind of goes from like a whitish color to blue, and then it goes clear. So when I see it start to turn like that bluish hue, that's how I know it's tacky enough for me to put on to my lashes. Okay, so now, one more time. Now sit back, look down, there we go. So the middle, I made sure the middle was pressed down. And I want to do the outer corner on this one first. I can get it. There we go. And now we're going to do the inner corner. I think I'm going to use my right hand still because of the angle. Did I get it? I got it. So now, same thing. I'm going to use the back of my brush and push down. Don't freak out if you make a mistake. It's okay. There's tricks to fix it.
Right?
Oh, yeah. I mean, I've been putting lashes on for at least 7 or 8 years now, and I still mess up sometimes.
Wow.
So now I'm just blending my lashes together. Make sure you don't get your actual eyelid. You're going to be mad at yourself. And I actually like this thing. It did exactly that. It blended the lashes right together. So there's like not a gap. I like to get mine super close to my lash line. See, there's no gap though.
Yeah.
So, because people always say, oh, you need to like line your waterline and your upper lash. No, I'm not putting that in my eye because I'm a contact wearer anyway. So I usually like smudges down. So no. That's why you want to get it as close to your lash line as possible. And now you can go in and fix whatever you don't like. This side is having a good lash day. So we're going to let that dry. The lashes dry. This one's probably dry already. This one still kind of wet. And we're going to go ahead and move on to the face because I'm done with eyes for now.
So I finished my eyeshadow. I actually like the look.
So I'm using today, this is the Kosas Tinted Face Oil that I got in a BoxyCharm box, Boxy Premium. It just says number 8. And I don't know about a tinted face oil, but ooh, see this? Look, I'm putting it on the brush and it's just disappearing.
Not good.
Uh-oh. Let's see. Let's see. All right. Okay. So far,
barely anything.
Me no likey. I'm like, this is not foundation. But all right, so we're gonna try. Ooh, she is running, and I did shake it up before I put it on. FYI. But I mean, that's why I'm like, what is a tinted face oil anyway? What is that? I never heard of that. So, ew, it's making. So I'm gonna try putting it directly on my face and not letting it drip down too fast. This is I don't know what's happening. This is like legit oil. You see this?
Oh my gosh.
And I did shake it up because you can see the pigment coming out of it.
Yeah.
It's really watery in there. I am not liking this.
Uh-oh.
Like, what the? Beep. Let's see.
Okay, so I'm moving on to my eyelashes. I got like I mentioned earlier, I got the Kiss Falscara kit. So we'll see how it goes. So you put the bond on first, like you put on regular mascara. And I'm not going to wear mascara today because I got these lengthening wisps. So I just want to see how it looks without mascara. So, wish me luck.
Oh, no. No. I'm trying to make this work because I'm going somewhere, but... You guys see how greasy that is? Oh my god. Okay. I don't like it.
So these eyelashes you're supposed to put underneath your lash line.
So I'm gonna leave you guys with Chrissy for a second, because I gotta go get like blotting sheets or something to fix this.
It's working. I like that I can't feel it, so that's a good sign. So I'm gonna put just a little bit more Bond in my inner corner, just because I feel like there's really not enough in there, so.
Look at me, guys. So it is legit oil. I mean, I don't even know why they would make a tinted face oil. This is, ugh. There's still oil.
Does that come in a BoxyCharm?
5, yeah.
Really?
BoxyCharm Premium. 5 blotting sheets later, I'm still blotting. I always said you could use this as like a face oil, but I don't even know why you would want a tinted face oil though. Like oils are normally used for skincare purposes, you know? So I don't know about this product, Kosas. Maybe I used it wrong. Alright, so I think I got most of the oil residue. I'm not going to put another foundation over this. I'm just going to do powder foundation, because, you know, powder foundation will suck up oil. So we're going to try and remedy this situation. First impressions is, I don't like it. Don't buy it. I don't even know what you would use it for, to be honest. Like, I might use it on my body. That's about it.
Oh, wow.
I would not use that on my face. Like, and I'm not even, you know, like, I'm not one of those people who's against oil, because I'm dry, but that was just disaster. So I picked this up, the Iman Second to None Luminous Foundation. It's a powder foundation, which, ooh, Lord Jesus. So I'm using this e.l.f. powder brush, and I just went into it, and powder got, like, everywhere.
Oh, wow.
That was one swipe. So this is probably going to be real pigmented, and I'm going to tap. Oh, you know what? I'm doing this all wrong. Now that I had to switch to powder, I have to put my concealer on first. Just kidding. So I'm going to do the bottom half of my face and stop for a second. Because I forgot. Because Kosas, they just threw me off. Ulta Concealer. This is the full coverage concealer that's waterproof in the color Deep Warm. I've not used this before, so let's hope and pray something goes right. Because, yowzas. Oh. Oh, that's really warm. I'm not sure how I feel about this either.
This mascara is actually pretty easy once you get the hang of it. And
you put it under the lash or over it? You actually did it under?
Under.
Ooh, that terrifies me. I can't bring myself to do it.
I can't feel it though.
No?
Nope. And I don't like where you put it on top, because I feel it and I hate that sensation.
Oh, okay. Well.
But this is, oh my gosh, this is
winner,
a game
chicken
changer. Total game changer for me.
So I'm really getting my chin good, because I put all that oil on my face, and even though I blotted it off, like, I don't want to be oil slick later, because, you know, gonna have the wine sweats probably.
Wine sweats.
So I'm just blending this concealer a little bit more and on the sides, because I've already powder on my nose. And same here. Blend down. Sorry guys, I'm not even in the frame. So I'm using the iconic London Blaze Chaser palette. That's the back. This is the front. And this came in Boxy Luxe also for December. So I'm going to try and use that color as blush. And probably the one beneath it as a highlighter. It's got like a bronzy shimmer to it. The rest of these probably will not show up on me. So we gon' see. So I'm just tapping into it with my blush brush. Yeah. Okay, it's giving me a little flush of color. Nothing too crazy. Which is what I wanted, because I'm already wearing powder foundation. Oh my. These are very soft with this brush. Like, it picked up a lot. A lot. So now I'm just going to move on to highlighting, because This is the easy part. Okay. I don't want a lot. Because again, I'm wearing powder foundation, so I don't want it to like get too powdery. Because then it picks up on whatever texture you may have in your skin, honey. It's going to pick it up. I do feel like the oil... Con is it's like super oily, but pro is if you have dry skin and you put that on and blot it off, like my skin feels good. And I'm using all powder products, so I don't know. It's like a plus and a minus.
So I'm trying out a new lipstick. It's by Wet n Wild. I love Wet n Wild. This is their High Shine lipstick in Rosé and Slay. I like it. I like that nice mauve color.
All right, so on to my lips. So what I have today is I have been waiting for these to make it to Ulta, and they finally did. This is the Shine Loud, Never Basic lipstick. So this end is supposed to be a matte liquid lipstick. And then you're supposed to let it dry for like 90 seconds, and then you put this gloss on. The gloss does come off, but the lip doesn't move, so you still get like the pigment without losing your lip color, because you know with glossy lips, they wear off.
Oh, yeah.
And then the lip liner I'm using is TGIF from Makeup Revolution. It's just like a super dark brown, because that is... I swatched it on my hand, and I had to like literally like get a loofah and scrub it off.
Oh, nice.
So it's very, very pigmented, and it's like a dark reddy brown color. So I'm gonna stop talking now and line my lips. So now this is the liquid liner side, and I'm scared because there's a lot of product on this thing. Like a lot of product came out. See, it splays out really well. So I actually like the applicator tip. So now we have to like wait. It said like 90 seconds, I think, for it to dry. So I'm going to go ahead and put this... Actually, I'm going to touch my lip. Oh, it's dry.
Nothing's coming off?
Nothing's coming off, people.
Wow.
It's good to go. So now you just slap this gloss on, and that's supposed to be that. Oh, my.
Wow, that is glossy.
Oh, I love it.
Oh my god.
And as you know, like I said before in a previous video, I hate getting my lipstick mixed into my gloss. So this is like perfect. Because they all come with their own gloss.
Wow, that looks like, I don't know, like a brand new window or something.
It really is glossy though. Let me see if I can get close. See, is
oh, that is beautiful.
And it feels good though. Like it's not sticky at all. I like this, and it actually kind of matches with my sweater.
Yeah, it does.
Okay, so I'm ready now. Okay, I managed to turn it around. The powder foundation, you can still see the glow. Like my face is pretty glowy because of the oil. So I'm like, maybe they meant it for you to put it on, rub it in, and then blot it off. I don't know. I'll have to like research it. So I was able to fix it. My skin looks really good and glowy still, so I'm not going to complain too much. But I will not use that as a product to wear out. Put it that way. But you?
I like my look. I'll have to wait and see how I like this foundation to see how it settles in and all that, you know, like a few hours into the day. So, but yeah, we'll be back to give our final thoughts on our faces.
Yes.
So we will see you soon.
I like it though. I'm liking the glow. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think we look good.
We managed. Chrissy did good. I managed because I'm like, struggle city today. But thank you guys for tuning in. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Tell a friend. If you have requests, please let us know in the comment section below. Yeah. Thank you guys for watching.
We'll be back.
Bye.
Bye. Hey guys, so we are back for a quick check-in. It's been how many hours since?
Like 6.
It's been 6 hours.
Yeah,
so
5:30.
You want to go first, or do you want me to go first?
I can go first.
Okay. I do not like the foundation, the Believe Beauty foundation. It's starting to break up on my T-zone area and right here in my nose. And I don't know. It's okay. It's just okay. Out of like, I don't know, a 5-star, I'd give it like a 2. 2. So, let's see. Falscara is still doing good, as you can see. The only problem I had all day was I did not put enough of the glue on the outer corner here, so this eyelash kept drooping down and kind of poking me a little bit, but that's just my fault. That was my first time doing it, so now I know for the future reference. I like my lipstick. This was the Wet n Wild Mega Shine. It was only like $1.98, so not bad. I like that color, like the shine. The cream blush, man. Can you still see color or no?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay. I thought maybe it was fading.
Your cheeks
but...
still look flush. It wasn't it's not as pigmented as it was when I first put it on.
So I think the cream blush is kind of just, it's fading a little bit, so that's okay. I don't know. The highlighter I'm not in love with, which was the Hard Candy. I think I'm just going to stick to my Wet n Wild highlighter because it's just a lot better for me personally. So that was all of my first impressions. So you are up next.
So as you already probably will have seen, I did not like the Kosas tinted face oil that I got. But so the interesting thing is, like, my face does not, I did a powder foundation, which I actually do like. So I don't know if it's a mixture of the powder foundation and using that tinted face oil, or if the powder foundation is just that good. My complexion still looks good. You can see there is some shininess in this area, which I personally prefer because it gives my skin that, like, real life not powdery texture, if that makes sense. So the oil, I guess, in a way kind of helped. Like, my skin felt super moisturized after I blotted it off. Love this powder foundation though. Like, again, this is the Iman Second to None Luminous foundation, which I think that's probably why I kind of have like that little bit of like a glow to the base makeup. Lipstick. This lipstick from NYX Cosmetics. I don't have it because it's in my purse. So I did put the gloss on over it. I wore the gloss to the winery we went to. We tasted 17 different wines, so of course the gloss part did not last. But as you can see, I've eaten some snacks in between putting it on, the lipstick on, and now also. And the lipstick is still intact. It is matte, but my lips do not feel dry.
That color did not budge.
At all. And then once you put that gloss over it, the stickiness feeling when your lips are dry from a matte lipstick has gone away. So I can do this now, and they're not sticking together. Like, I'm good. So this formula, I don't know what's in it, but I give it a 10 out of 10. I don't really know. What else? The lashes. I like the lashes. They're still on, but I use my trusty dusty Duo Brush On Last adhesive. Still there. The highlight on my cheeks. You can't really see the blush because it was kind of light to begin with, because that iconic London palette is just light in general. So you can't really see the blush, but the highlight actually did well. It stayed on pretty good. Brows are looking great. They have not worn off. As you can see, they're still dark. They're intact. So the brow gel and the brow pencil from Wet n Wild, I like it. I give it a 10. So yeah, that's that. And the concealer from Ulta is actually not that bad. I don't really know if I have creasing. Let me check up close. Let's have a look-see. It creased a tiny bit, but I mean, my under eye creases in general. As you can see, I have lines there, so that's my under eye in general. But concealer-wise, like, I think it held up pretty well. Everything on my face is still set in place, and nothing is breaking up, running off. I'm very surprised with the Iman powder, and I might go back and get a second one. I will not complain about powder foundation. It's super easy to use, and if it lasts like this, then Your girl, she's sold.
And it doesn't look dry either, like some other powder
See, I don't know if it's because
foundations
it's a luminous powder foundation or if it's from the face oil. Using the face oil first. So I'm going to have to try this powder foundation again, being that we botched the first attempt. So we'll try that powder foundation again and see if it's really the product itself or if the face oil helped. Either way, I mean, maybe next time I can just use a little bit of face oil and then the powder foundation and see how that goes. But I do want to try the powder foundation alone, which is like a normal primer like normal, and see how it goes. And then, of course, the eyeshadow is still intact. Still super pigmented. I've gotten lots of comments and compliments about it today. So I'm okay with that Hip Dot palette. At first I thought I would never touch it or use it. So I'm actually pleasantly surprised with that one. The blue is very pigmented and it's still there. And I did use the Ulta concealer as my eyeshadow primer and it did not crease. So it is a waterproof. Which I said waterproof ones don't necessarily crease as bad as one that's not waterproof would. So, looking pretty good. I'm loving it.
Alrighty, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in, and we will see you next time.
Yes. Until next time.
Bye.
Bye, guys.